After Liurnia of the Lakes, you'll likely have made it to the yellowy land of the Altus Plateau. Depending on how you got here, you may be close to a challenging little dungeon that we're going to help you work your way through. I'm Jamie Latour, and this is how to beat the Unsightly Catacombs dungeon. To find this dungeon, you need to head to this spot on the map, which isn't too far from the abandoned coffin site of Grace. Head this way from the Grace side, ride past this lake, kill a scarab on the way for the Sacred Order Ash of War, and you'll likely stumble across the Perfumer's Ruins up ahead. There, you'll encounter one of these Omen Killer guys who will drop his armor set upon defeat, as well as some of these annoying perfumers and a bunch of evil flowers. In these ruins, you'll also pick up some perfume bottles, the Perfumer's Cookbook 1 out of this chest, and next to this big flower, underneath some wooden planks, will be stairs leading down to the Perfumer's Talisman. Man, you are going to smell great after all of this. Now, where are these catacombs? Next to the ruins will be a catacomb statue that will point you to a door below the Perfumer's Ruins. To get inside, you're gonna need 2 stone sword keys, so make sure you got some of those handy. Push open these heavy doors and descend down the stairs to find the site of Grace. Now let's start digging around these catacombs. Equip a torch or a lantern, as this first room will be pretty dark. Immediately to your right will be one of those misbegotten creatures, and ahead will be a sleeping misbegotten. Continue on around the corner past the summoning pool, and you'll run into a much bigger misbegotten that's usually pretty open to a sneak attack. There will be another big misbegotten around the corner to the left, so take that fella out too. After they're dead, go around the corner to pick up a Grave Glovewort 5. Go down these stairs in the middle, and a sneaky little misbegotten will try to get the drop on you, but he won't. In the next room will be a sleeping big misbegotten and an annoying zombie dog. Kill them both and pick up the Grave Glovewort 5 they were guarding. Go through this corridor and down all of these stairs, and at the bottom will be a misbegotten walking around that you can easily backstab. And then you got this damp area, and it will look like there's a ton of misbegotten enemies down there, but there are actually only a few, as most of these bodies are corpses. Also, the enemies that are alive are sleeping, so they're just fine napping next to the bodies of their friends, apparently. Around all of these bodies, there will be a Ghost Glovewort 5 in the corner, and you'll find the winged misbegotten ashes on this corpse here. Exit this corpse pool area and pick up a Grave Glovewort 4. Then head around the corner to find the lever you need to pull to open the doors to this dungeon's boss fight. Be careful around here, as there will be a big, fat old ogre hanging out nearby. Near that ogre will be a body with, oh yeah, it's a prattling paint apologies head. Honestly, I don't care about anything else in this dungeon. This is what I came here for. Let's hear some sweet Pate magic.
Apologies.
You see, this head is perfect for me because if I happen to miss something in one of my videos, now I can just say,
Apologies.
oh, that's gonna be so useful. There will be a rune arc up around here too, and then you can drop down into this area and pick up the Grave Glovewort 4 below. Now to fight this catacombs boss, or should I say, bosses. Your opponents will be Perfumer Trisha and a Misbegotten Warrior. This fight can be a bit tough on your own. The Misbegotten Warrior has some fast, hard-hitting attack combos, and the Perfumer will spread this annoying exploding mist while also putting defensive buffs on the warrior and herself. Perfumer Trisha is actually pretty easy to kill, but with this Misbegotten guy slashing at you, it can be hard to focus on just one of the bosses. That's why, and this will probably get me some flack from you Elden Ring diehards out there, it's a good idea to use a spirit summon for this fight. You don't need to summon an incredibly strong spirit, just something that could draw aggro from the warrior so you can take out Trisha. I chose to summon Banished Knight Ingvald because he's my boy, and we ride and die together. Or in my case, just die as he won the fight for me, which feels a bit cheap, but meh, a win is a win. After you've beaten both of these bosses, you'll get Perfumer Trisha's ashes, which means she works for us now. Go forth, Trisha, and spritz my enemies with your fragrance. For more Elden Ring news and guides, check out thegamer.com. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.